All right, what's up guys and gals? The Black Friday Prime event is up on the map and we're going to be talking about this today. I will let you know which cars, if any, are actually worth your time. It looks like there's several different cars available for what should be a discounted price on this event, so we'll let you know if any of those are good or if they're all just big old turd tacos. All right, so this event has 6 lock-ins, 70 races, and there is no prize car. So basically this is just an event allowing you to buy some cars at hopefully a discounted price, and then as you run the event you get some parts and prizes and stuff like that. So it's basically just here's some cars, here's some parts, run the event, have fun. Now on the top right hand corner, if I click the little plus button and then I go over to the little thing that says Prime, that's where you're going to be able to find the cars. So Black Friday Prime, bam. So I can get 4 of these cars right here for $44. I can buy the Super Snake for $2.99. I mean, if you don't already have a Super Snake, $2.99 is dirt cheap. It's not a great car, but it might come in handy for something. So if you don't already have a Super Snake, for $3, if you got it for that same price, hey, why not? It's decent. You might need it at some point, maybe not, I don't know, but for $3, kind of worth it. This video is currently being powered by Lauten Audio microphones, Fine gaming gear, Rode, and Focusrite. Huge shout out to Lauten Audio for providing us with some of the best microphones in the entire world, and thank you so much to Fine for sending me all the free gear over the years. You guys are awesome. You'll be able to find some more info about some of these products in the video's description. All right, back to the video. Now I did see somebody else posting a video saying that these Black Friday events were a scam and their cars were at full price. I guess they weren't getting a discount. And that's kind of a bummer, but for me, all the car prices are a little bit discounted from what they normally cost, or some of them have been a huge discount. For example, for like $6, I got that Venom F5 on the last event, and this event has like a $3 car, but I can get the Pikes Peak car for $14.99. I mean, that's a little bit cheaper than normal, but the Pikes Peak car is really cool. So I'm really thinking about buying that one because that is a nice car. Now, if you take a look at Lock-in 1, you got the 250 GTO. If we look at number 2, hold on one second. This one gives you a choice of the LB Super Silhouette Sylvia S15. If I remember correctly, that's a pretty cool car. I do know I have a video that goes over that one. You might want to double check before purchasing that car, but if I remember correctly, that one's pretty decent. There's this Audi Lavator Noir. I'm probably saying that wrong. Don't remember liking that one very much. Again, I do have a video that goes over it. Hold on. Did I just call that Bugatti an Audi? I think I did. All right, back to the video. Now, the Intenza here, there's some of these Intenzas are really good. All right, so this is the all black one with the red rims. I'll have to pop on the content recording account really quick and check this one and see what this one's about, because I'm not 100% sure. We'll find out in a few minutes. Again, the Type 62-2 Track Edition, we'll get on the content account and we'll take a good quick look at that car as well. And then we got the Super Snake in there, so right now I'm saying the Type 62-2 Track Edition. I probably said that all wrong because I suck at speaking. Hey, that's a cool car. The Intenza, we're about to find out. I mean, the Super Snake, it is what it is, right? Nice little car, but not wonderful. But basically, lock-in 2, 3, 4, 5, and lock-in number 6 all have the same exact choices available, so you will need every one of these cars if you want to finish the event. Again, you get the cars, you run the event, you get some prizes, some parts, some game cash, some this, some that, the other thing. There is no prize car for this event. It's just allowing you to get some cool cars and run an event to get some parts for them is basically what this is. All right, so thank you to Nitro for CSR for letting me use this content account. That way we can find out if cars are good and whatnot. So this is the Intenza Amoza in the Black Friday event. Let's check out the dyno time really quick and see what this car runs. 7.2s, nice acceleration, decent top speed. Nothing too crazy. All right, so this is looking like a pretty good live racing car. On low upgrades, we got 2000 Evo, 661 on the performance points, and that's going to put that car in the 10-second lobby. So if you put your body, hold on a second. Let's start off with the engine. All right, so engine stock, turbo stock, intake stock, nitrous 2, body 6, tires 3, transmission 6. So we got those 4 parts upgraded right there. Everything else fit back to stock. And then we just move the transmission slider over to the right until we hit roughly whatever time I said it was. Hold on one second. So you get like really close to 10.0 and over 2000 Evo, and bam, it's got a 9.976 on the dyno, which basically puts this car into the 10-second lobby. So this is actually looking like a pretty decent car, but you do need a stage 6 transmission and a stage 6 body to really make it do well. So if we move the body and transmission down to stage 5, we're still at 1800 Evo, so this will probably be good with or without these stage 6 parts. But of course, with the stage 6 parts, the car is probably going to run a little bit better. We do need to tune this slightly, however, because we want to be right at the nearest 0.2 of a second. So that's going to go into the 11-second lobby with 1775 Evo without the stage 6 part. So this car looks pretty decent, to tell you the truth. It doesn't look like one of the best cars in the game, but it looks overall pretty decent. So let me fit this back to all the normal parts, and bam, all the other cars I think I do have videos for. On full upgrades, we have over 2200 Evo, which doesn't live race well, but it's a cool looking car. I will say though that Pikes Peak car is probably the best one. It's a lot faster than this one. It also has a nice live racing setup on low upgrades that should do halfway decent. I mean, you know, Pikes Peak car, pretty sweet. Now, if we do take a look at the Type 62-2 track edition, the Pikes Peak Special here, this is a pretty cool car, guys and gals. This is a really cool car. This thing runs really nice and fast. It's got a 6.792 on the dyno, so it's running the 6.7s. Nice top speed, nice acceleration. Car's looking pretty good. And you can definitely do a pretty decent low upgrade live racing setup. You know, while we're here, we might as well just go ahead and do it. Let me find the engine. We're going to fit that bad boy back to stock. We're going to put our turbo right there on stock. We're going to take whatever part this is right here. I don't know. It's some sort of thingy dingy. We're going to put our nitrous on 2, body on 6. Tires always go to 3 for, well, usually, at least for the way I do it. Transmission on 6. And we got 2200 Evo without changing a thing. So yeah, that's looking pretty sweet. Let's put the transmission and body down to stage 5 and see what that Evo goes to. So you want to see double to triple. Yeah, that's looking sweet, guys and gals. That is looking sweet. 1900 right there without any stage 6 parts. I'm telling you, this is probably the car to get right here. Let's go ahead and tune it up a little bit and see what we got. So that's a 10.6. We do want to tune that slightly to the nearest 0.2 of a second because live racing lobbies are every 0.2 of a second. So 10.2, 10.4, 10.6, 10.8. You guys get the idea. So we're almost at the 10.8 right there. So that's close enough to 10.8. If we can get the car to run at 10.8 or faster, we know this thing is going to do pretty decent at live racing with that much Evo points. So I might actually buy this one. I might break down and spend the 14 bucks on this because this car is actually pretty sweet. And my screen just did the thingy where it cuts off the controls. Can't figure out why it's doing that. It's some sort of weird issue with BlueStacks. All right, so I put my BlueStacks on my computer so I can make videos off of my computer for this game. So there was a 10.8 with a dyno of a 10.8. So perfect. This car should do decent in live racing, right? The cars that beat the dyno time by a bunch are probably a little bit better, but you know, nonetheless, I mean, you might be able to figure out a way to shift it to make it beat the dyno, but nonetheless, this looks like a very nice overall car. So yeah, for 15 bucks, I might actually buy this one. This one's looking pretty sweet. The only problem with this car is parts might be a little bit hard to get, right? this brand does not give out a whole lot of parts easily, but if you got some parts laying around for this thing, I'll even show you guys how to check. So that little information bubble here on the right hand side, right above where it says customize, you can click that little guy right there, click inventory, and then you can go in there and find the brand. And if you click on that, it'll show you how many parts you have. Of course, this is the content recording account, so it's loaded down with everything. That's not my personal account here, but that's how you find out how many Stage 6 and Fusion parts and stuff you have for a certain car or a certain brand. All right, so back to my account and the event. So bottom line is the Type 62-2 Track Edition. That's the best car out of everything here. So if you're going to buy one of these cars, that's the one I would buy. That would be my first pick. The Intenza would be my second pick. And the other cars, you know, they are what they are, right? Don't love the other cars, to tell you the truth. So again, this is really just an event where you can grab a couple of parts for the cars. So if you got the cars, you run the event, you get some parts, you get a few prizes, just all your basic stuff, right? There's nothing crazy, nothing super interesting in the event, just some game cash, some respect points, some keys, some gold, some game cash, some of this, a little bit of that, just some basic stuff. But in this game, every little bit adds up. So if you got the cars, run the event. I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way to buy cars just to do this event unless there's cars in there that you actually want. And then it's worth it, right? If you already got the cars, or if there's cars in there that you want to buy, at that point, then it's worth running the event, in my opinion. But yeah, I do think I'm going to purchase that Radford for my account because that thing looks pretty sweet. For 15 bucks, hey, I think I'm going to snatch that up. Some of you guys might even be lucky and have a cheaper price because I noticed different people have different prices on these cars. I mean, I got the Super Snake for $3. Maybe you got the Radford for $3. I don't know, but I'm going to buy that thing. That looks like a cool car, so me likey a lot. All right, so it looks like we've been recording for roughly 12 minutes. So, hey, I think that's pretty much going to be it for today's video. Huge giant shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much. Memberships really do help this channel stay alive and keep running. If you want to help out, hey, hit the little join button right below the video. I would appreciate that big time. If you check out the video's description or the pinned comment, you'll see my affiliate links where you can get some awesome stuff. You'll see the Danny Lightning merch store. You'll also find some game news and info and the world record spreadsheet and all kinds of stuff for CSR2 down there in the video's description. There's also some other ways to help support the channel and some things you might be interested in there. So we're going to zoom on out. Danny Lightning coffee cup. That thing looks dirty. Ew, gross. It's all got coffee stains all over the bottom. That's nasty. That's nasty. I guess I need to wash some dishes pretty soon here because that coffee cup is looking nasty. Anyways, thank you for watching. You guys and girls are amazing. Hope you have an amazing day, and we will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.